Live on what is a
Big match day.
Big
match day.
every day we come and say this. It's a big match day, but
Crucial
it
match.
indeed is a big match day, and this will be a very interesting encounter simply because of the pitch that is going to be on offer. Clearly, the worst pitch of this IPL season. The only worst pitch we encountered was last night in our local gully cricket match that we had, in which the pitch has got demerit points.
The MCG's got on a demerit point where you played yesterday.
You played at MCG yesterday.
Yes.
MCG2.
MCG2.
MCG2?
That is what they call it.
Yeah. And all the elements conspired. There was a dust storm. There was all the other
How
things.
do you know all these things?
I was following you guys live.
On the app yesterday,
On the app.
they were broadcasting it from this thing. Even we were watching it on office.
Yeah.
I saw the way he got the first wicket.
Yeah.
Like, why did I have to have an elbow injury today?
The
It was
pitch.
gripping like crazy.
Yeah.
Gripping, huh?
But I was bowling fast.
And
No, that was
Let's
true.
be fair.
And you
That-
got the
you
guy-
fast bowlers action, but
you got the guy who tormented you the most in the past couple of
told him,
games.
I told him, our biggest nemesis.
Yes.
That the one, I mean, usually I don't celebrate any wicket. I don't get happy also. It's okay, you never know. But that is one guy who has made us pay
I know.
so many times.
Exactly.
So many times.
both of the last two matches.
No, many
even
times
before,
before
that,
also.
yeah.
So I was. the
But why did
happiest.
Neeraj have to sit on the heavy roller to make it even heavier? So that the pitch
You
could
saw
be.
that also?
Of course. I had two mobiles, one watching Sports Today, whatever, and the Cricket Heroes.
Wonderful.
Oh, no, so yesterday the pitch was so bad.
Yeah.
It was worse than Ekana. And coincidentally, both have black soil pitches, both in UP. So that one, but it was worse than Ekana because it was so double paced, I can't tell you, so double paced. Certain deliveries were like ballooning, like certain were absolutely fine. Some would just bounce and then balloon, that tennis ball.
Yeah.
The tennis ball, like this kind of.
I know there's one where someone came forward and just
Yeah.
went off the
that was different. Those were like that evil bounce.
Yeah.
But there was some which would bounce, even quick pace, and then not come on.
Shoot, it would shoot through low.
No,
I
it
know.
was slow.
Slow also.
Like that.
Sabina Park, 1998. Shades of that, MCG2.
No,
MCG2.
but- So that pitch. So we have been promised by the organizer that from next match onwards, he will prepare a better pitch.
And we
But-
have promised him that we won't return to that venue.
But pitches don't seem to make a matter. It's no concern to him. Consistent.
No,
50s.
No, I got a life. Actually, what
Okay,
happened
yeah.
was we started.
Yeah, you got out in the first
I
over.
got out in the first over. and I
We were
thought-
confused.
No, I was like, that's the end of.
Yeah.
And now I will concentrate on the bowling. Everything was done and dusted. Then, as they continued playing, the two batsmen were up in arms. It was like Sabina Park. They
Savannah
said,
Park.
no more, we're not going to have.
I know.
Then I insisted that we should have a fresh toss because I was like, let's not bat first. Let the other team face that. But then they refused to have a fresh toss. Anyway, coming to the game today.
More important game.
No.
I mean, to the more important game. For us, you can say. What
No,
is-
for us it was very important. Otherwise, we would have had to make it best of 7.
7. You had to stay relevant in the series.
Yeah.
Big win yesterday by 20 plus
So we
runs.
have now at least kept it to best of 5. But actually, that's a disadvantage also. Now you can't make it best of 7.
You can if you win the next game.
No, if we win the next game, then we'll keep it at 5.
5,
No,
na?
you will, but others might
No,
petition for it.
we also see that's everything to play for 2 all.
See, in the previous series, we won the first 2. When they won the third game, let's keep it best of 5, isn't it? Decisions can be made later.
No, the previous year it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the more important game. Or Chris Jordan is giving a pep talk to the Mumbai Indians.
Interesting, very interesting.
Indeed.
I think, what is it a thing that the newest member gets to give a pep talk? Well, I think no, normally he would be an experienced guy.
Air
letting
Jordan.
him-
Air Jordan,
Yeah,
cabin
because he
crew like
keeps getting it out of the
announcement.
park.
Yeah. Cabin crew like
No,
announcements.
because a lot of franchises I've seen they do rotation. They allow one player to speak. They've asked Chris Jordan, but at the moment it seems like with his performances that he actually needs someone to speak to him. Because as good as he's been for England, not quite in the IPL.
Ever. I don't recall one good IPL season he's had. He's performed in every single league, including T10s. Never in the IPL.
I know. Main reason why CSK couldn't have their death bowling last year, no?
And
Air Jordan.
his best years are behind him now. I think.
But that's good for England.
Last
no?
1 year, yes.
That's good for England. So he's an IPL mystery.
In fact, last 1 year, yes, you can say that.
That T20 World
Him
Cup
and Sam Curran, yeah.
in Australia. That
Sam Curran also, one player of the tournament in
Here.
T20 World Cup and here. That
But-
18.5 crores.
But didn't Sam Curran have a good season before that? Before the T20 World Cup, that season that he
IPL.
had? Huh?
When was the last season he played?
He played for Chennai Super Kings.
Was it 20 or 21?
20 and
Yeah.
21.
He had a decent season.
He did.
So he's not been as disastrous as Chris
He
Jordan. in the
missed
IPL.
last year because of a stress fracture on his back. That's why he couldn't play.
Speaking of stress fractures.
But in terms of money that they've splurged, I think that he's a bigger disappointment. You know,
Yeah.
Sam
Yeah,
Curran.
true.
Especially with the bat also. And he's coming out to bat at number 4.
Five.
Usually he's coming out to bat at number 4 or 5. Where you and you have preferred to play Sikandar Raza
Yeah.
after Sam Curran. For what reason? I don't understand.
But that I'd say, is a fault of the franchise. Two reasons. Firstly, he himself didn't demand that kind of money. So the fault lies with the franchisee that has paid them or, paid him that kind of money. I'm guessing even if he was sold for 5 CR, he would have been happily here playing,
Yes.
the IPL and would have pocketed enough money.
Maybe he would have performed better.
Maybe.
The
Yeah.
5 crores. I
Correct.
don't know. Maybe that pressure of when somebody is ready to splurge so much of money on one particular player. More often than not, we've seen that.
It backfires. I think, in fact, of the top 3 most expensive buys in 2020 for the 2023 season, only Cam Green has come close to justifying that price.
Even you may say it was Nicholas Puran.
Puran actually.
Puran.
Puran was one of the surprise ones.
16 crores.
Yeah, because we're like, where are they going to fit him? And well, they did.
Yep.
Yep. The game today, interestingly, just to set the matchup, if you see Mumbai, they've been outstanding the last few games, but the problem is they're coming off a fantastic pitch at the Wankhede, where they were so comfortable batting in those good batting conditions. I don't think I'd be wrong to say that probably was the best batting pitch that we've seen this IPL,
Yes, true.
where you're getting the highest amount of runs. So they got very comfortable there, batting very well. So the problem for Mumbai Indians today is now they are going to the slowest pitch of this IPL. Will they be able to adjust? Having said that, you'll say maybe the local team will have that edge because they do well. But I was just looking at LSG's record. They've played 5 and lost 3.
Yes.
So they themselves have not enjoyed the conditions that are on offer. So that's the only solace there for Mumbai Indians, that yes, they're coming to a ground where it doesn't suit their style of play, but not that the other team, which should have been taking advantage of home conditions, they themselves have struggled. In fact, 2 very good batting sides and with batsmen who enjoy ball coming onto the back.
Correct.
But I think that this wicket might be a slightly different wicket than what we've already seen.
Okay.
Why I'm saying so is because I think the last game was that was played here was when? A week ago?
A week ago.
So they must have done something. I know you cannot change the basic nature of the wicket that much, but slightly they must have tried to make it a better wicket for the batters.
I mean, they're going to be playing on the red soil pitch this time, not. So it's.
Okay, so that's interesting. No, interesting because he says red soil. You say better batting pitch. That they could have, because
I'm saying
1 week.
slightly better.
Yeah, but I'm saying, would LSG want that? With the batting that Mumbai has been doing, one, red soil kind of suits them because that's
Wankhede.
Yeah.
Wankhede, exactly, soil. 2, better batting track. We've seen what they've done. Would you want a better batting?
And if you see, LSG, they have got better spinners comparatively.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've got Krunal Pandya, who in the last game his ball was gripping, was turning. Maybe he bowled that. Must have bowled the ball of the tournament.
Yeah.
To get rid of Glenn Phillips, and before that
Yep.
Aiden Markram.
Yes.
So those 2 deliveries, identical, very identical. Both those deliveries. Krunal Pandya is there. Then you have
Bishnoi.
Ravi Bishnoi. Then you
Mishra.
have
Amit Mishra.
Amit Mishra is also there, and so they've got. And if you compare it to Mumbai Indians, they have
Piyush
Chawla.
Kumar
Kumar
Karthikeyan.
Karthikeyan.
That's it.
Today I have a feeling, if it's a spinning track, I don't know, then because they've played him sometime as Ritik Shaukin, they've played him a few games.
yes.
And because LSG have a few left-handers.
I think that will also depend on the toss.
will.
Yeah. But I'm saying if it was a typical LSG pitch that we've seen till now, if it hasn't
Look
changed,
at this ground.
you would want.
Is this an international ground where you want to host a World Cup game?
There are going
You know, look at the patches
Patches,
also
yeah.
on the ground. I'm talking about the outfield, by the way.
Sometimes it's not the ground that gets you.
Yeah, that's
It's a
true.
lot of lobbying that
Yeah.
happens for you to get games. So I agree that may not be the ground. They've decided to bowl first, Mumbai Indians.
So maybe Tilak Verma and Nihal Vadera both will play. One will be used as an impact player. Then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Tilak Verma in the last game also, I think he was
didn't
not
play.
amongst the substitutes also.
No, he
Because
wasn't.
He was not there in the 11.
Yeah.
But he wasn't used as a substitute.
Yep.
So because first two games, Tilak Verma was declared unfit.
Right.
The next game, which he didn't play, the last one, there was no update on his fitness, and I had read somewhere that he's fit,
Yeah.
but yet was not
Yes,
in the substitute.
yes.
So he didn't play. So surprisingly, that couldn't have been like they can't drop him because he's been their best player. But then Nihal Vadera has been doing well in the time that he's
Yes.
got. I don't know whether they can play both, but one can be an impact sub. And they could look at Ritik Shaukin, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He could be that guy. If it is a spinning deck and you want 3 spinners, and because they have played Ritik Shaukin in a few games, and because LSG have a lot of lefties.
Yes.
Kunal is there, Nicholas Pooran, their best batter is
Kyle Mayers, Quinton de Kock.
Kyle Mayers, Quinton de Kock, exactly.
But the kind of variety that LSG they have in their ranks, because they have a left arm spinner, they have
2 leg spinners.
a leg spinner or a googly bowler in Ravi Bishnoi, then Amit
Typical
Mishra,
leg spinner.
In
Amit Mishra. So they've got a better spin attack compared to Mumbai Indians. They
Yeah.
also have good bowlers. It's just the experience.
Yeah.
Maybe, but if Mumbai, if they have to do well, I think it has to be Rohit Sharma on this wicket.
Yes.
Rohit Sharma, and I just get a feeling that maybe that good knock that we all are waiting for, it's around the corner. Maybe today could be the day.
Okay.
Because last game also he got a 28, quick fire 28.
Quick fire
He
28.
looked pretty good.
So there's an update. We were talking about 3 spinners. Mumbai not gone with 3 spinners. 2 spinners is already said. So he'll have 4 seamers, Green being one of them, and then 3 regular seamers that they'll go with, and 2 spinners. So no chance today of a Ritik Shaukin coming in. Interestingly, Rohit Sharma has said that they've decided to bowl first is because they're not sure of the pitch. They don't know how the pitch is going to play. So it's not so much about the conditions. He said we don't know how the pitch is. Better to have a score in front of us, because interestingly, this is exactly what mistake MS Dhoni made the last game. He said he won the toss, decided to bat first, and quickly realized when they were fielding that they didn't get enough runs because he saw there was due. So it's best to chase. Plus, I don't need to say it, Mumbai have been outstanding chasing. Batting has been the better suit. So they would know that bowling, if they get a par total, they know with their bowling they can't stop the opposition team. More often than not, opposition team will chase it out. With their batting, doesn't matter how many runs they've given, they would be confident that they can chase it down.
I think the thing is what Rohit mentioned later on. We have an offie coming in, not the left arm spinner. So Hrithik is in, Kumar Karthikeya is not there.
Because with the lefties, there was no chance in not playing a Ritik Shaukin.
But Ritik Shaukin is a bowler who can actually bowl into the left-hander and ball away going deliveries also. He has that art, but maybe they relied on somebody who's a natural off spinner.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Mumbai's pace bowling lineup kind of gives them a slight edge over Lucknow Super Giants. If you look at the last couple of games, Lucknow have been woeful with the ball. I mean, Avesh Khan has struggled, and remember in that SRH game, Avesh Khan was absolutely not landing them.
Limit?
Oh,
Big news. Kyle Mayers is out.
Okay, then Naveen-ul-Haq is coming in, na?
Yes. And
Cutters.
Deepak Hooda is in for Avesh Khan because they want to bolster their batting probably.
yeah.
No. That's because for Kyle Mayers, they would have got Naveen, na? So batter and
They
bowler.
need to switch
So
out.
then the batter bowler
Correct.
switch here as well.
And I think Deepak Hooda, you might see him
Bowl.
a few overs, an off spinner, because see, okay, let's see who all do they have.
We'll wait for the
so Nihal
Chennai.
Vadera is there. Okay, now look at okay. So
No,
there
No,
is
Kumar Karthikeya is the substitute.
So there is no Tilak Verma, right?
Yeah, there's no Tilak
Okay,
Verma.
so Vinod is there, no?
Vishnu Vinod, yeah.
Vishnu Vinod, I think most
He
likely.
played last game.
Yes,
I
Yes.
think he will be there.
Impact sub.
Impact sub. So, in that case, what will happen? So, Deepak Hooda, an off spinner. You have Ishan Kishan, a left-hander. You have Nehal Vadera, a left-hander. And
That's it. That's it. Two left-handers in the Mumbai Indians top order.
So not too much, but I'm really surprised. Kyle Mayers has to be injured, right? Am I missing something? He can't have been dropped.
No, but he's saying everyone is fit and raring to go, so it's definitely a tactical change.
Kyle Mayers.
Exactly. This is the kind of thing that LSG would do a lot last year, where they'd shoot themselves in the foot. It reeks of that. Really reeks of that.
I think they had to make a choice between Naveen-ul-Haq and Kyle Mayers.
If Kyle Mayers is this thing, then no. I think if you had to drop anyone, then yeah, I don't know.
If there were two players, that would be the first name on my list. Forget the captain. That would be Kyle Mayers and Nicholas Pooran.
Correct.
Yes.
For LSG this season, if I had to write two names, first names on the team list, even ahead of the current captain in Krunal Pandya, those would be Kyle Mayers and Nicholas Pooran. But they've dropped Kyle Mayers. Please tell me he's got a stomach upset or something that they've dropped him.
No, it seems tactical.
I think the problem is when Naveen-ul-Haq went, what suffered for Lucknow Super Giants? Their death bowling. You look at the last 2-3 games.
That's what even I think.
No, but if you had to go, you wouldn't take Quinton.
You would have dropped Stoinis ideally.
But you
No, but Stoinis has also been good. QDK goes, yeah.
Yeah, QDK is not been in
Mayers
good
and
form.
QDK,
Yeah.
how can you? No. I am, as much as IPL teams have surprised me in the past by
LSG.
absolutely mindless decision, I can't believe that this is a tactical decision. Because if you, okay, fine, assuming that the bowling was suffering, you needed a Naveen, you could have dropped a QDK here. Doesn't make sense.
Exactly. I don't understand this change, because again, we know that they were going to have problems replacing KL. But Quinton hasn't exactly come and been like a consistent sure shot starter. If you had to pick between one of them, Kyle Mayers is my guy. You'd have to be starting.
Today for this game, in fact, I was discussing this earlier also before the show. And even I thought that it will be a toss-up between Naveen-ul-Haq and Kyle Mayers, not between Naveen-ul-Haq and Quinton.
Why?
Exactly.
What, I mean, okay, if the pitches change, Kyle Mayers has shown you that even on a fast, like those good pitches where
Kyle Mayers,
batting is
all
there.
these batters, these foreign batters, they would prefer to play on wickets where bat is ball is coming nicely onto the bat. But QDK maybe.
Who's the keeper then? If you remove QDK, Pooran
is there, no?
No, he's saying if
keeper is
QDK
not an issue.
Pooran
Keeper is not an issue.
Yeah.
Pooran.
So I think that's not an issue. It's just that maybe off late Kyle Mayers and this wicket, I think he was dismissed for a. What has been his scores here in Lucknow?
He started off with a 50, I remember, against Delhi. Remember, at the Ekana when Lucknow played the first game, he started off with a 50, was consistent for the first 4 to 5 games. After that, he's kind of tapered. When Decock came in for the game against GT, he scored a 50. He was the only guy who scored a 50. But then after that, he's kind of...
That's the one.
Go down, scroll down.
Yeah. So just go down, each match. Can you show me each match?
You'll have to go to the other one.
He's averaging 30 with a strike rate of 144. Just to let you know.
Yep. Go back. Yeah. You will see down. Even down. Go down.
See, it was just a matter of choice, and they've bagged Quinton de Kock ahead of Kyle Mayers. Maybe they thought that Quinton de Kock deserves a chance. He's played just a couple of games and has done pretty decently in those.
Or maybe a better player of spin.
And he's got just 2 games and he's done fairly well in both those games.
No, but I am saying this is now do or die situation. There's no room for experiment. Had you been in a situation in the middle of the IPL, you could have done that. Just enlarge it, please. Just enlarge that. Okay, so this is his record at the Ekana Stadium, right? So he got 14 of 17 the first game, then got a duck in the next game, and then got 24 of 19 in the third game that he played, then got 29 of 23 in the fourth game that he played, and then got 13 out of 14 in the fifth. So yes, he doesn't have a half century.
2 half centuries in the last 10 games, but
No, I'm just talking about Ekana.
Ekana, yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't have a half century at the Ekana Stadium.
Actually, you're going in reverse. So I think 10, the first match was down.
Yeah.
Okay, whichever way, but he's got 13.
He didn't have great
Either way.
scores in the cup.
Yeah. So he's got 13,
games have
29,
they played here?
24, 5.
They played 6. This is their
5.
7th game. Yeah.
No,
In Lucknow.
no,
Yeah,
no, Lucknow, no.
This will be their 7th game, no?
Hey, Baba, they've not played all their games in Lucknow, have they?
5 games.
5.
5.
Yeah, but
Home
the
games.
next game is in Kolkata, which is their last
No,
league
they
game.
had another home venue.
Ah,
Of course,
right.
what do you guys? They've played 7 home games, but they had another home venue.
Yeah.
The-
5
the-
games they
Mohali.
played in Lucknow.
No, not Mohali. Rajasthan and Punjab are the only 2 teams who are homes away from home. Barsapara and Dharamshala. Lucknow didn't have. They
there's-
no, they have only taken last 10.
10.
So 2 more, it's missing.
Oh.
So they would have played. This is their last.
This is their last league game. This is their last league
Only
game.
RR and Punjab.
So in this 5, I've seen. No, okay, that's his last 10 innings they're showing.
Yeah.
And that last 5 at
5
home.
games in. So how can if they played just 5 games in Lucknow?
No, they played 7.
This is their 7th.
This is the 7th. The other game that's not showing is the DC LSG game first, in which
So how much did he get in that?
he got a 70 plus in that.
Okay,
Remember?
the first game he
That
got a
was his first
70
game.
plus.
Yeah.
So he got one game 70, then got 13, then got 29, then got 24, then got a duck, and then got
14.
14. Yeah. So this is his score, which is middling sort of a thing. But if you take that 74, I think it evens it out. But I don't know. I wouldn't have changed anything. Okay.
And also the number of changes they made in that 11, because
LSG?
again he said he's named 2 and there's a third he said which he can't quite remember.
So
Swapnil.
we'll go in with the
Swapnil
team
played the last
because Lucknow is batting first, so we're going with the
Ayush
11.
Badoni is in.
Quinton de Kock, Deepak Huda they've got right now. You're telling me that Deepak Huda opens?
No, they go normally by who bats higher. No, Badoni will most likely open.
Yeah.
Badoni will open?
Quinton de Kock and Ayush Badoni will open.
So okay, Quinton and Ayush Badoni open, then Deepak Huda, then
Prerak
Mankad who had a good game, then Krunal Pandya or Marcus Stoinis, then Krunal Pandya or Marcus Stoinis, Nicholas Puran,
Then
then
Krunal
Krunal Pandya, Naveen-ul-Haq, Ravi Bishnoi, Swapnil Singh and Mohsin Khan. Oh, that's interesting. But they're batting. This is their batting 11.
Batting
huh?
11, yeah.
7.
So they've got 7 batsmen.
It's a little thin. You would have thought they'd have at least 8.
One of them is Krunal Pandya, who's not been great with the bat this season.
Exactly.
As good as he's been with the ball last few games.
And one of them is Deepak Huda as well.
Who's not been good with the ball? Exactly.
Worse than Kunal.
In fact, he's had a bad season. Not even few games, bad season.
And this on a pitch where it's tough to bat.
Exactly.
But you would want to have probably taken an extra batsman.
Correct.
I don't know. Pretty strange team selection from Lucknow Super Giants, and this is their batting 11.
Yeah.
So most likely they will have a change in terms of a bowler coming in the
Correct.
second half, which could very well have been Amit Mishra. I think it
Yes.
probably will be an Amit Mishra with someone like Prerak Mankad or someone going out, because Deepak Huda will bowl or a Badoni going out. Yeah.
Yeah, because even Prerak Mankad, if I'm not wrong, is the bowling option. No. Okay. Either which way, but like what we were saying about the bowlers thing, because even if they don't make an impact sub, they actually have enough bowling options. See, 4 pure bowlers if you count Naveen, Bishnoi, Swapnil and Mohsin. Then at the top you will have
Krunal.
Marcus Stoinis and a Krunal. We want extra overs, there's Deepak Huda. So they could have actually gone with another batsman.
Unless this is their
Bowling 11 and they made a muddle. Possibility. I mean,
Yeah, I'm checking the team again. No, that was better. So their impact subs are Yudhvir Singh, Kyle Mayers, but they can't bring him because they've got 4 foreigners already.
Yeah.
Right?
no, this is not.
ठीक है, just leave it. Yudhvir Singh is there, Kyle Mayers is there, Daniel Sams, Yash Thakur, Krishna Gautam. They can't name so many.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is just the bench. They've not. This is not
No,
the.
but usually when they mark that, it is.
The top 5. See, the top 5 is where the
Yeah,
marks
that's
are.
what
So
I'm
yeah,
saying.
5.
So they've got now Krishnappa Gautam, Yash Thakur, Daniel Sams, Kyle Mayers, and Yudhvir Singh.
Then
So
Looking at the
those are
nature of the
ones-
wicket, maybe Krishnappa could be.
you could have started with Krishnappa. Yeah, he's a batter.
He's a bowling option also.
What if what is his name?
Yash Thakur.
Arey, that guy.
No, tell me batsman, bowler.
Fielder.
Arey, can you
Krishnappa
go-
Gautam.
No, go to the squad there, 11.
Go up.
Deepak Huda.
Acha.
What if he opens?
But then Badoni is there also. He can bat 3. Yeah, he can. No, but I'm saying, see, right now, if this is a batting 11, then they're so short on batting that they've got 6 batsmen and a Krunal. That's very short. They've got enough bowlers already, and their subs also don't really indicate that it is going to make it better in the second half. So I'm finding it a bit strange that this can't be their batting 11. This has to be their bowling 11, in which case they can fit in a batsman easily.
No, but even same 11 if I'm not wrong. Just scroll up on the other side.
Yeah, it is. But
You've
which
got
is
Yash Thakur, who's a bowler. You've got Krishnappa Gautam, who's the only semblance of a batter come bowler.
But the batting
And then
was-
impact subs. Yeah.
Yeah, because see, neither Mayors nor Sams can
let
come
me
in.
just.
no. I'm checking. So Krunal Pandya, Quinton de Kock, Deepak Huda, Prerak Mankad, Marcus Stoinis, Nicholas Puran, Ayush Badoni, Naveen-ul-Haq, Ravi Bishnoi,
That's the same.
Swapnil Singh, and Mohsin Khan. Yes, that is the
Batting
11.
first.
This is the batting first 11. Yash Thakur, Krishnappa Gautam, Sams, Yudhvir Singh, and Kyle Mayers are their thing. So their foreigners are Quinton de Kock, Marcus Stoinis, Nicholas Puran, Naveen-ul-Haq. So their other subs, which is Kyle Mayers can't come in and Sams can't come in. Now my only point is that if you were looking at a Krishnappa Gautam as a sub, why wouldn't you have him in your 11 now when you're batting and keep someone like a Mohsin Khan out, right? Where Krishnappa would have given you some sort of batting.
You could have kept out anyone. You could even kept out Naveen. Start with 3 foreigners, sub him out. I don't understand what the thinking is here. It just makes no sense. And they've gone and muddle ordered themselves up yet again, setting themselves up for a loss.
I actually thought I'm reading the 11 wrong and maybe this is their bowling first
No, it's
11,
not.
but it's not.
And there's no Amit Mishra, no?
No
Amit
Amit
Mishra on
Mishra.
the.
So
On the
Yudhvir
bench?
Singh, I think, will be their
Impact player.
But if they have a bit of a batting collapse, Krishnappa Gautam.
Yeah.
Yep, that is the way forward.
Man.
Weird.
Yash Thakur can be that.
He's not on the bench.
Yash Thakur is the impact sub. Now, if there are 5
He is,
players,
he is.
but-
Oh, Yash Thakur's there, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, so okay.
No, that's a very, very weird playing 11. I don't get it. They've made too many changes for a match that's essentially a must win.
No battery.
It's a must win, truth be told, because again, LSG are on 13 points.
I can't make head or tails of that 11. Let's turn our attention to Mumbai now, which seems like a better 11 now to analyze. Now, this is, remember, their bowling 11. They've gone with Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Cameron Green, Suryakumar Yadav, Nehal Vadera. Oh, interesting, Suryakumar is there because I thought could have subbed him. Nehal Vadera, Tim David, Ritik Shokeen, Chris Jordan, Piyush Chawla, Jason Behrendorff, and Akash Madwal. So they've got 5 bowling, 6 bowling options
6.
if I include Cameron Green.
Yep.
And he has been bowling, so.
So yeah, 6 bowling option, and of course their impact sub would be Vishnu
Vishnu
Vinod.
Vinod.
Vishnu Vinod.
He has been coming in, so Vishnu Vinod will come in and Akash Madwal maybe goes out. Much better, much more sensible 11. At least you can make head or tail of the 11 that they've gone with on the basis of what they're going to be doing. Can't say the same for Lucknow Super Giants. I'm still hoping that
This is the
they've
wrong
got
11?
it. Yeah, they've got it wrong.
No,
and
but they've written it
batting
on
first.
that batting first.
Sometime, yeah, but sometime I don't know.
You know what's even funnier? If you look at MI's bowling 11, they bat till number 9. Because Piyush Chawla is
Chawla.
the number 9. So the bowling 11 is packed deeper with batting, whereas the team batting first has 7 pure batsmen. I don't understand this.
So imagine once the batter comes in, they're batting
batting
till
till 10.
number 10.
Correct.
So that is interesting. Really interesting.
Indeed. Oof.
What is Vishwas saying?
Vishwas is saying GG love for average Naveen
GG's love for average Naveen-ul-Haq
will be costly. Mayer's LSG top batter here, he could bowl too.
Yeah.
And Mishra, he is Rohit's nightmare.
Exactly.
And by the way,
Yeah.
not only, I was just saying, not only has Amit Mishra got Rohit many times, he's also got Ishan Kishan.
Kishan,
Even
yes.
though he's a lefty.
Yep.
But I think they'll use Bishnoi, who's also got Ishan Kishan a few times.
Yeah.
Yep. Am I being carried by Sky like IND 2016-1999? One player dependence. Mumbai are dependent totally on Suryakumar. If he doesn't fire, MI don't fire.
though this pitch may not be to the liking of Surya Kumar and the kind of strokes that
Correct.
he plays. Having said that, the team that LSG is playing, you really don't need even sky to fire to beat them.
And on red soil, if you have a leg spinner, he'll get pretty good bounce also
Exactly.
on red soil. So yeah.
It's a really bad situation with LSG. Crucial match, you had to do sensible things, pick the right team. I think they haven't picked the right team.
Okay, Karthik wants to know, should our search for left hand, right hand combo in T20 end with the great success of left-handed batsmen, especially in different batting positions, as you got Jaiswal now, Tilak Verma, Rinku Singh, Dube and Nehal. That's true. A lot of lefties. Left
yes.
is right this IPL season.
Exactly. And ironically, every team in the IPL has an abundance or a good number of left-handers. That's been a success mantra for a lot of teams, that they'll employ this left-right thing, even sometimes shuffling the batting line.
I mean, you've got it for all positions also. Yashasvi opening, middle, you've got Tilak, Nehal. The finisher, you have Rinku. All of that is...
Pick up the one thing that he asked in that question is that Gautam Gambhir's love for Naveen-ul-Haq will cost them. What does that mean? How do you know Gautam Gambhir?
Yeah, exactly. He didn't play, I think, a couple of games or one game.
I think couple of games.
I think.
After that May 1st incident you're talking about.
Yeah. And I think Gautam Gambhir also made it very clear at that time that he is going to be everyone is a team member of that team. So just because Naveen-ul-Haq got into that argument with Virat Kohli, it doesn't mean he necessarily likes him more, or at least that's the kind of impression everyone's trying to make. I think Gautam Gambhir, with the kind of, we've heard statements from him, had it been anyone, he would have stood up for him. And just because he stood up for a player also doesn't mean that he's going to back him to play every 11. And having said that, I don't think he's the only decision maker of that team. So there would be many other decision makers. So this is total conjecture that everyone's believing that it's Gautam Gambhir, and now because he fought with Virat Kohli, so Gautam Gambhir's love for Naveen has increased and he is now saying, nahi Naveen, ye to khelega, ye mera cheetah yahi hai.
It's like Amir Khan's backing for Kachra. Kachra khelega. It's like that.
No, but Kachra, he backed him on the basis of
Skill.
Nah? So basis of skill, if you back somebody, it's okay.
Exactly, yeah.
But this is said because मेरे दुश्मन का
enemy of my enemy's best friend.
Whatever. That logic has been applied. Even though technically both Virat and Gambhir don't say they are each other's dushman.
And Naveen-ul-Haq has been brought back only because they needed some strength in their
Death bowling.
Correct.
That's it.
Yep.
By the way, Naveen-ul-Haq, irrespective of the fight, Gautam Gambhir, anything, has been outstanding this IPL.
Yeah.
He has been outstanding this IPL. Though I saw some Viratians mocking him saying, fast off spinner. He's a fast off spinner.
Who?
Naveen.
That's okay. I mean, come on.
Fast off spinner. Don't call him a fast bowler. He's a fast off.
Anyway, Virat struggles against spin. So it's okay.
They're not playing RCB.
Yeah, they are not.
Yet.
Okay, answer Yash Gavade's question. He's saying, without being diplomatic, if it's a knockout final match in an ODI and it's India versus England this year, who will you pick? Who will you pick? Acha, not between. He's saying who. Okay, no. So I'll rephrase it. Not like that. What he's trying to say, it's a knockout match in an ODI, India versus England. Okay, and you can only pick between Virat and Rohit one player. Who will you pick?
I'll pick both of them. Why should? Because I don't know who will get runs or who will not get runs. I'll pick both. I want both of them to get runs.
You want whichever of them does well for the one country.
Yeah, exactly. And also the questions that have been raised for both Virat and Rohit have been in T20s. ODIs still, I think they will make it to they'll just walk into the playing 11
Eyes closed.
as far as the ODI cricket is concerned.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Shaker from the US says, good morning to you. It's dinner time, almost going to be dinner time here. So he says before this IPL started, Shane and Rahul Rawat and Nikhil, and he's not taken Siddharth's name. He says brazenly left out defending champions GT and placed RR, SR, KKR in top 4. Your so-called strong on paper teams are either dumped or begging for a spot after GT. Mr. Shekhar, I don't know why, I want to correct you. I had GT, I named 5 teams. And I said out of the 5, 4 will make it. And GT was one of the team I had put. So please go and check that out. Firstly, you're wrong on that. Secondly, none of us are Nostradamus, and I can bet this, all of you are fans of each team, and when your team does well, then for example, I did not pick Mumbai Indians, and I got a lot of hate for that from Mumbai Indian fans, saying that you will see your best team ever you have not picked, because I didn't see them going. If they go ahead, that does not say anything. Even the best of cricketing brains, and I've worked with a lot over the years in the IPL, I've worked with people who've been coaches, who've been captains of IPL teams, who have won IPL. I've interviewed them, had discussion, and before every IPL season, I've seen them also pick, and they also make the same mistakes. And I'm talking about the sharpest brains that you and I talk about, that this guy knows T20 cricket, this guy, how he's helped his team do well. All of those guys also I'm talking, when they have to assess, it's not possible to get. If I'm saying if your predictions are 50% correct, then you're very good. That's all I can say. And that will happen with you also. I don't think that, even Mehraj Rules, who
is the
was going to be Nostradamus, predicted that it's a big win for SRH. It could not, right? So,
you're not
nobody is
Bhagwan.
100% sure, sir.
Yeah, so he's not Bhagwan, right?
No, definitely
anymore.
not.
Thankfully.
Okay, he's now picked Mumbai Indian over LSG tonight. LSG will
Deepak
just
Hooda.
get 145.
Deepak Hooda is opening with
Wonderful.
Quinton de Kock.
So Ayush Badoni at 1 drop.
Who knows? They might put him at 7 again. Model order returns.
That I forgot his name. And poor memory.
Yep. It's
I don't know.
The rivalry wants to know, आप लोग ODI T20 white ball cricket की बातें करते हुए इतने serious क्यों हो जाते हैं? I thought we were not serious.
yeah.
That was that one criticism that was against us.
That we're not serious all the time.
I couldn't get the question.
I think he means to say that when I think he means to say when we talk about Indian cricket, maybe
Okay.
because Indian cricket is serious business. एक ही है.
Making up.
Akash Bhardwaj picked 145 for a Mumbai Indians win.
I think.
एक सेकंड रोक दो यार कहीं पे. Tuhin wants to know, how do you feel, Rahul, after being beaten by Halki team RCB 2 times? Answer.
How indeed.
Not good. I could yesterday. That was day
There are
before.
lots of questions by RCB fans for you.
I know. They
So
love
go
me.
ahead, but one time only you can answer. We're not going to take all. Because Dex also has Giant Slayer, also Tuhin also have the same question.
If I had to criticize, in fact, I've already criticized a lot how Rajasthan played that game, but credit has to be given to RCB. The way they played, it was a must-win game for both the teams. And I think surrender, you are right. The way RCB, I think they read the conditions well. If you see, Maxwell made a difference with that quick fire half century he got.
Yeah. He and Duplessis.
Half century. But on the other hand, if you see Duplessis, I think he knew what he was doing. He knew that this wicket, 165-70 would be a par
Enough.
score.
Yeah.
And the way Rajasthan, they came out to bat just to prove that, it's T20 cricket, we have the intent. And the moment Sanju Samson, they lost their first 3 wickets, it was all over.
Final super chat we'll take. Mr. Shekhar is saying that RR have nothing to ponder, Rahul had said, and now you see GT is 4, RR is 1. I just answer that. Firstly, Mr. Shekhar, you're clearly a GT fan, yeah. So it's great your team is doing well, but as I said, not everyone can get a prediction. And I know that Rahul's an RR fan. I'm not. But even I had picked RR in the top 4 because that's how good they were looking on paper. But does not mean that that you can't. Who had thought that Chennai Super Kings, one of the most successful team, would finish bottom of the table also.
Correct.
They did, right, that season. Nobody had predicted. So Mumbai also. Even I had picked. Yeah, Mumbai also has had terrible season. So I had picked RR in the top 4 too.
And
All
with
of us have.
And with
Same
an
here.
almost same team next year, Chennai won the IPL also.
Correct.
Exact. Which is what it makes the tournament so unpredictable. Anything here and there, minor, one good knock, one drop catch, one thing just completely changes a game. And at the end of the day, you realize that one win here or there, because each IPL season finishes with teams almost tied at the same points, run rate and all come. So you realize that sometimes maybe just one drop catch or one amazing delivery, or maybe 3 sixes in one over
Makes a difference.
completely change the whole scenario of an IPL. That's how close it is.
That
Yes.
no ball. That RR
No ball.
no ball. Sandeep Sharma.
Yeah.
Actually,
Imagine. Could change the complete season. Imagine they win the last 2 games or 1 game that they have.
One game.
Yeah.
14 they finish and 16 was the qualification. Maybe it'll just all come down.
But
to
I think
one.
it happened with almost every team. Every team, if they actually look back, they will say, that game we could have won. That
Yeah, they're close
exact
calls.
delivery, one
Correct.
shot, one run.
Yeah.
If we could have done that, RCB also,
Yep.
they would say, they would say, we could have been in that place where GT or CSK are. If we would have.
Not lost 2 games against KKR when they
Correct.
won. One game, you're 92 for 5.
And what was that game where Dinesh Karthik messed up?
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
the stump?
LSG.
Exactly.
where he threw the helmet.
Exactly.
No, every team has that story, and that's the nature of T20. It's fine margins. That's why you have eight teams still in contention, 1 qualified. So technically 7 teams
For
in
3
contention
spots.
For 3 spots. It's a close league. It always has been.
7 teams are still in contention, just that Chennai, Mumbai, Lucknow, RCB and Punjab, they have
Are in a better-
chance-
Yeah.
Exactly, they have a better chance at qualifying for the playoffs compared to where
But remember-
Rajasthan-
And KKR.
Yeah.
So in fact, if for all of us fellow Rajasthan and Kolkata fans, you'd be hoping that Mumbai win today.
Yes.
Because if LSG get to 15, that automatically shuts off the option of 14 pretty much. Because MI you can guarantee even if they don't.
No, it does not.
No, yeah, MI have to lose
See,
2, but
nobody-
2. It's still better with LSG losing.
Except for Gujarat Titans,
Have qualified.
nobody is guaranteed of a place in the
Yes.
playoffs as of today.
No.
Yep.
Even Chennai Super Kings.
Even
They
Chennai
have
can get
exactly,
eliminated
they get
also.
eliminated.
No, maybe on 20th, MS Dhoni could be playing his last IPL match.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said he'll come
He
back.
may play his last IPL game of 2023, I'm saying.
Arey, that day you said that he
No, but
will
he
play.
said 2023.
3. Because if CSK
Last game of
lose,
2023. I'm saying last IPL
no,
game
no,
ever.
no. That's 2024.
Why?
You honor the
He's-
3-year contract.
Nobody knows. Can I be? Even,
Yeah, exactly. No one
no. MS's better half also would not know. it is
exactly.
going to
Would
happen.
MS know at this point? I doubt.
Actually, even he would know because
he
I,
does tend to make these
I
decisions.
think-
because I read somewhere Suresh Raina's.
That is when I asked him. He said, "Yeah, I'll go with him. He will come back to play." मेरी माई भाई से बात हुई है, उन्होंने कहा वो इस साल टाइटल जीतेंगे और अगले साल खेलने आएंगे.
You know, see, I think he will assess himself next year ahead of the IPL.
Yes.
If he feels fit enough to go in, he'll go. Otherwise, he'll still
Not
be
available.
there in the dugout.
Yeah. He's not
But
the
not
man who's
playing.
going to make these big announcements in the middle of a match or
No,
something
he
like
will
that.
not. But it's just that after that 2019 World Cup, everybody said no, he will play for India again. But it was pretty much clear that he will not come out to bat for India ever again.
Yeah.
Yes.
But still people kept on saying नहीं जी आएंगे.
Fans हैं.
तुम लोग चाहते नहीं हो, तुम लोग ये कर दोगे, तुम लोग वो कर
No,
दोगे.
एक ही नाम सुनाई देता उनको.
Exactly. And
Dhoni,
you never know.
exactly.
MS Dhoni, as you said, might just come out to play for CSK once more next year. But if you ask me, I have a feeling that this might be the last time that or last season.
Yeah.
As I said, never say never. So we don't know. So every time you see it, assume that it's the last time. If he comes back later,
Honda G is gone.
No, he's
Oh,
dropped.
it's dropped. Achha,
That was a very tough catch, to be fair.
No, but he was right.
he would have been better actually.
Tim David was right
should-
under the ball. I think they missed. They,
No, but Tim
they
David should have
collided.
gone for it because he was running backward.
It was.
He was
The
running
other
backwards.
guy was coming,
But he looked very comfortable under the ball.
but
He
I
did.
think because he got distracted with the other fielder.
Yeah.
See the one that coming in now. See, he's running
see,
back now.
see,
There's a
he-
guy right there.
No, but
Achha,
he's
he is also running back.
Both
And
were
Tim
running back.
David looked so comfortable under the ball, but I think it.
Hit his
Yeah, must-
Yeah.
jaw.
Jaw.
But that pains.
Yeah. Arun should know.
पांडे हाँ अब वो तो लेकिन पास में था ना तो बहुत
Could be Deepak Huda's day, huh?
हाँ unique
Of course, we've seen many people get lives and then
Because the
squander it.
moment
Anyway.
he hit that ball,
He
had given up. Deepak Huda. See, he
Oh,
was
right here.
I remember Virat Kohli was also hitting a similar.
Miller had skied on Mohali, he got hit right
Yeah.
here. Kohli.
there he ran.
He ran 28 meters. Man.
They should actually. Okay, the other guy also must have ran somewhere around 30.
Who's that? Nihal?
yeah.
Okay.
Chalo, anyways, we'll see you guys
predictions,
in mid
predictions.
innings. I'm going with Mumbai Indians today. They won a good toss.
Yeah. 140 Mumbai winning.
153. Am I win?
Everyone's going to them, man. I'll go just to support the other team, Shivam's team. Lucknow.
Yep.
Just because I want the tournament.
Yeah.
Actually, if Lucknow lose, it'll still be exciting.
Whoever, because again, see, MI have a very
So,
high
okay,
net
everyone's
run rate.
Anyway, see,
I'll
if
take
they get to
this.
15, 99%, RR and KKR's hopes
Not
are
necessary,
done.
not necessary. Because again, look at MI's negative net run rate. If they lose today, it'll become worse.
And
So
if they lose the next one also.
If they lose, that is the caveat. If they lose against
I
SRH, then
think
it's done.
on paper, right now, Mumbai Indians looking much stronger than LSG.
RCB, I think they have the advantage or the best advantage. of
Fate in their
playing
own
the
hands.
last game of the playoff
And
before
you
the
know
playoffs.
that RR win has really helped their net
Yeah.
run.
it has.
Big time.
59 all out. Yeah. Come on.
Plus, Punjab can also jump in. They have got two games.
But Punjab need a very big win because
Yeah.
their
But
net run
somehow I
rate.
have a feeling they won't jump.
They won't. They'll win against DC. Against RR, gone. They'll implode spectacularly.
Oh, what if they implode in both games? That's also
That's
possible.
also possible. Yes. Punjab have always done this.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you.
It's not
Ball's
coming.
not-
It's not a